Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So of course Newcastle United has seen out 2022 with only a point. It should have been 3 points, but Leeds United held out for a draw in the game. They were very annoying to watch as well. They were very dirty in the game as well, racking up 19 fouls in the game. Newcastle of course only racking up 13 fouls, but I wouldn't really say we made that many fouls in the game, because Simon Hooper, who was the referee for the game, was very lenient towards Leeds United. He was allowing them off with quite a bit of dirty play, let's say. Tyler Adams was, of course, the pantomime villain, along with Notu, I believe he's called, as well. He was also a pantomime villain for Leeds United in the game. Newcastle, like I say, would deserve to come away with this game with 3 points in the bag. That now means that if we look at the Premier League table, of course, Newcastle third in the league with 34 points out of 17 games. It's still amazing considering what we were at this time last year. But for how well we've played this year in 2022, to come away, on the last day of 2022 and play the last game of 2022, of course, and come away with only a point when we're fully deserved to come away with 3 points in the bag. We were the far better side. We dominated the game. I mean, looking at the stats, we had 16 shots to Leeds United's 8 shots. We had 5 on target to Leeds United's 1. We had 9 corners to Leeds United's 3. We had 59% possession to Leeds' 41% possession. Of course, the only area that Leeds did win in the stats was on the fouls, with 19 fouls to the 13. Of course, that says that Newcastle did in the game. But like I say, the referee for me was very, very poor. Other than the referee, the only thing that kept Leeds in the game was, of course, the Leeds goalkeeper, Malcia, who kept them in the game with some pretty good saves. There was a save against Fabian Shaw where it was a dead up front shot with the head by Shaw, and it should have been in the back of the net, but the Leeds keeper saved it. Chrissy Wood, where he got a chance to chip it over the top of the Leeds goalkeeper as well, and the Leeds goalkeeper saved it. So other than the referee, Leeds fans can be pretty happy with the performance of their goalkeeper, at least. But for the rest of the players, if I was a Leeds fan, I'd feel very disgusted by the way they played there tonight. They were absolutely dirty, disgusting football. But then again, we are talking about Leeds United. This is something, that Leeds have done in their history in the past, for people who are old enough to remember Don Revy's Leeds. They were labelled a very dirty side, let's say, of course, quite a bit before my time, the Don Revy days of Leeds. But still, Leeds United were absolutely disgusting tonight. They didn't deserve to come away with a point in this game. Newcastle deserved to take all 3 points in the game, and it's only ended up giving Arsenal a chance now to extend their lead at the top of the table. Of course, with them taking on Brighton, it's 5:30. They'll be taking on Brighton, of course, and that gives Arsenal a chance, if they win that game, to extend their lead at the top of the table. Of course, with them being already on 40 points, that'll put them at 43 points, with the then closest team to them being Manchester City on 36. So it gives them quite a bit of a gap. Us on 34, of course, with Meunier just behind us on 32 points, of course. And you can see, what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the likes of Manchester United in there. They're trying to get the likes of Liverpool in there, Tottenham in there. They're trying to push for Chelsea to get in there as well. They're trying to push Newcastle out of a place where we fully deserve to be. We've been playing fantastic football this year, and long may it continue into 2023. And we need to see this sort of behaviour by the Premier League, by the officials of the Premier League as well, being sorted out, because there's meant to be Howard Webb in there now, and we're still seeing these bad officiating decisions going on in the Premier League, and it definitely needs sorted. We need to get down to the root of the problem and sort out the corruption that is in the Premier League, because you could see it again today there. You know, Newcastle deserved to come away with the 3 points in the bag, but Leeds United were getting lenient decisions given in their favour. There was one point, you know, where the ball actually got kicked out by the Leeds player and a throw-in was given to Leeds. I mean, literally, everybody could see it got kicked out by the Leeds player. Yeah, Hooper just waved, no, we're going to give the throw-in to Leeds, even though the Leeds player kicked it out. It's just absolutely beyond a joke. It needs to be sorted out. It needs to be sorted out now. But, you know, we're in 2022, still unbeaten. We're unbeaten in 12 games. In a run which, of course, goes all the way back to August, back to, of course, just after the game against Liverpool, where, of course, we lost that game controversially as well against Liverpool. And, of course, that means that Arsenal, of course, are now 6 adrift. We are 6 adrift, sorry, of the lead as Arsenal. But of course, that can be extended if Arsenal do pick up the win tonight against Brighton. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Leeds United fans, if you're watching, let us know your thoughts, of course, down in the comments below about how your team played today. A hard-earned point, I wouldn't say, to be honest, you know, because Leeds, other than the goalkeeper, were very dirty. They put in a really bad showing, you know, from my perspective of how football should be played. You know, Newcastle dominated the game, and the stats prove it at the end of the day. You know, that's basically all you need to look at is the stats. If you didn't watch the game, you know, then look at the highlights. You can see that Newcastle absolutely dominated that game, would deserve to come away with the 3 points in the game. But, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people will say it's football, you know, these things happen. But I just can't help but feel hard done by that we didn't get the 3 points today. It really does irk you when, you know, the officials don't get the decisions right. The goalkeeper, like I say, you know, was fantastic for Leeds. He was pretty amazing. He did some pretty good saves in the game, but so did Nick Pope, you know, as well, do a couple of good saves in the game as well. But, you know, we deserve to come away with 3 points today. But let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags. And I hope you all have a happy new year and all the best in 2023. Till next time, I'll see you all later. And how are the lads?